People hear that inflation is cooling and expect life to feel cheaper. But prices can stay high even when inflation slows down. That is not a trick. It is how price changes work. Inflation is the speed of rising prices, not the direction of prices. So when inflation cools, prices usually do not fall. They simply rise more slowly than before. The problem is that your daily life is built on the price level, not the inflation rate. Think about what happened during a high inflation period. Food, rent, transport, and services rose in steps. Once those steps happen, they become the new baseline. Even if inflation later cools, the baseline stays higher. A slower rate does not remove the earlier increases. It only reduces the speed of new increases. This is why your bill at the store can feel the same, even when the news sounds optimistic. Another reason prices stay high is that businesses do not like to cut prices once customers have adjusted. When costs rise, businesses raise prices quickly to protect profit and survive. When costs fall, businesses often keep prices steady because lowering prices can be risky. It can reset customer expectations, it can start price wars, and it can be difficult to raise prices again later. So instead of reducing prices, businesses tend to stabilize prices and wait. There is also a hidden time gap. Some costs inside the system respond slowly. Rent contracts adjust over time. Insurance prices adjust slowly. Service pricing often changes on a schedule. Wage costs may rise even after inflation cools because workers push for higher pay to catch up. So even if energy or shipping costs improve, other parts of the system may still be rising and the final price stays high. This is why inflation cooling can feel like nothing changed. The system is not moving backward. It is moving forward more slowly. That is a critical difference. People experience monthly totals. If your monthly total stays high, you feel pressure, regardless of whether the rate of change slowed. The next piece is that essentials matter more than everything else. If televisions or phones get cheaper, most households do not feel relief. But if rent, groceries, and transport stay high, every household feels pressure. Essentials control the budget. And when essentials rise faster than income, life feels tighter. Wages are also part of the story. Many households feel squeezed because wages lag behind prices. In many economies, prices adjust faster than salaries. Employers raise wages slowly. They wait for stable demand. They manage budgets carefully. So during the time when prices rise quickly, wages often do not keep up. Later, when inflation cools, wages may still be trying to catch up. This keeps the feeling of tightness alive. Now let us bring this back to your life. The goal is not to argue with headlines. The goal is to build stability inside your household system. Start with clarity. List your fixed monthly costs. Housing, utilities, food, transport, minimum payments. This tells you the real baseline of your life. When you know the baseline, you can stop guessing and start managing. Then focus on margin. Margin is the gap between income and required costs. Margin is not luxury. Margin is safety. Without margin, every surprise becomes stress. With margin, life becomes calmer. Many people try to solve stress with motivation, but stress usually needs structure. A practical way to build margin is to control leaks. Leaks are small costs that feel harmless but add up. Subscriptions you do not use. Convenient spending that becomes routine. Fees that repeat. Leaks steal margin quietly. When you reduce leaks, you create breathing room without needing a huge life change. Another helpful tool is a buffer. A buffer is money reserved for surprises. It does not need to be large to matter. Even a small buffer prevents panic. It prevents rushed decisions. It prevents late fees. It helps you avoid expensive short-term fixes. A buffer turns emergencies into inconveniences. It also helps to understand what you can control and what you cannot. You cannot control inflation, interest rates, or global supply chains. But you can control awareness, systems, and habits. You can build routines that protect you from chaos. You can reduce decision fatigue. You can create boundaries that prevent emotional spending. This is why prices staying high does not mean you are failing. It means the price level moved up and stayed there. It means essentials are heavy. It means wages lag. This pressure is structural for many people. Understanding that reduces self-blame and replaces confusion with clarity. Education only, not financial advice. But if you understand that inflation cooling does not automatically mean lower prices, you can set realistic expectations. And with realistic expectations, you can focus on the few actions that actually improve daily stability. Clarity first, margin second, buffer third, and consistency over time.